Good morning, everybody. It is a beautiful Monday morning. Not for the market, but just in general. It's a beautiful day today. Let's see who we got in the house so far. Crypto Rocketeer, DD214, Chris, DD214, Chris again. OT, Joan De Jesus, Crypto Rocketeer. Sam Hughes, man. I was fourth in here in the gym. Not gonna have to listen after the morning workout. Not looking at my AMC shares this morning. It's okay, man. Gotta get a good workout in. Yes, get a good workout in, Sam. Victor, how you doing, man? Alan, Steven, Vanderlaan, how you doing? Chris, Brian, Self-Relaxation, Steven, Vasteel. Good morning to everybody out there. Hopefully you guys are having a good day so far. There he is. What's going on? Is it Stefan or is it Steven? Steven is number 1. Stefan is number 2. I need to make sure I pronounce this name correctly. I don't want to pronounce it incorrectly. That's just rude to get somebody's name wrong. So let me know. Steven 1, Stefan 2. Because I'm a very impatient guy. Just squeeze, you son of a gun. Yes, Alan, we all want AMC to squeeze, man. Hello, Clay. El canto para você. E aí, how are you? Bom dia. The entire market is red. This is a time to buy. Jeremy Wright. The entire market is red. Like, literally everything is red today. Not just the overall market. And today, yeah, it would be a good time to buy. If we're bouncing off support, I mean, we're going down right now. We never want to buy as it's falling down. But if we find support in the $40 area, then it could be an excellent time to buy, man. You're dead on with that. See, we got some support down here, 40, 50. And then if we pull out quite a ways down here, where's this? We're down below that. Yeah, in the $40 range, man. 40, 50 in this area in here. We got support. So we gapped down this morning. It happens, and we could have a nice buying opportunity today, man. No notification. Gotta love YouTube with no notification. Thank you very much. Neither, but the first one was closest. Stefan. Is it Stefan? I don't know, man. Is it Stefan? It's very difficult. Neither one is right. Now, try and spell it for me. If you're from Europe, good luck. It's not going to work out. But try and spell it for me. I'm going to try and get it right. What's up, Clay? Hope you're having a good day. I had a quote from your video I was going to comment, but I forgot it now. I'll get it, though. Chris, you better get it, man. Come on. Yes, almost. Stefan. Stefan. I don't know how to say the name, man. Sorry. Tweet it out, Clay. Tweet it out. Let's get it. Tweet this bad boy out. Johan, I love you Europeans, man. It's Stefan, Clay. Stefan, yes, I know. Thank you for spelling his name for me the exact same way that it's spelled in his name right there. And yes, he's from Europe. I knew you would be, dude. I knew you would be, because all you guys with the difficult names, you guys have a very hard time spelling those names phonetically for me to understand how to pronounce. I am very sorry. I am most likely not going to get it right. All right, let's see. Let's get out here to old Twitter world. And then let's see if we can tweet this bad boy out, since everybody loves to not send my notifications out on YouTube. Come hang out, not out, but come hang out with us. Okay, yeah, come hang out with us. That seems pretty legit, right? Come hang out with us, and then let it load. And tweet that bad boy out. Send it into the Twitter world, guys. Send it into the Twitter world right now. Morning, everybody. JB rocking, man. JB calling SD out all day long because he's first on the video. But I saw a little battle going on between Nick F and JB the other day. All right. Negative beta. What happened? AMC popcorn. Nothing in the stock market, including betas and so on, are 100% correct. They're averages. They're just looked at and calculated, but they are not guaranteed. So just because there's that inverse relationship there between the market and AMC does not guarantee that when the market goes down, AMC goes up, and when the market goes up, AMC goes down. I just had some Brooklyn 99 flashbacks. It's Nicolage. That's not how you spell his name. That's not how you say his name. All the rest was perfect. Okay, he says pronounce the first E as an American A. Stefan. Stop. Stefan. Stefan, dude. Stefan. Gotta be Stefan. Stefan. Dude, if this... Listen, Stefan, man. If I got that name correctly on this one, you're no longer allowed to leave this live stream. You have to help because Crypto Rocketeer... Yes! Stefan, I'm sorry, but you are hereby requested to never leave this live stream again because you might be the only European to ever phonetically spell something correct for this American. And Johan, take a lesson. Crypto Rocketeer, take a lesson. Lauren, take a lesson. Stefan, man, thank you very much for helping me get your name right. I'm going to remember it. It's not guaranteed at stocks. We're guaranteed to only go up. Nick F! They are, but just not on this channel. If you're guaranteed to go up, that's another channel. Sam Blow! Clay, how come everyone is talking about how we need a red market for AMC to give me a pontoon, and now it's all red, and everyone's scared and got upset tummies? Well, first of all, they didn't take their antacids this morning. So that would be why they have upset stomachs. I would recommend Pepto. Would help them out with that. But good question, man. Good question. It's because everybody wants to be right. And they try to tell you that this is what it needs, man. And then when it doesn't work, they get scared. That's a bit from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. No matter how many times Jake Peralta pronounces is right, everybody corrects him. Well, Johan, I have not watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine or Brooklyn 99, whatever it is, but it does sound like something I'm interested in because no matter what I say, you guys say I'm wrong. Please talk about AMC. Priyanka Joshi! You got some questions about AMC, Priyanka? We can talk about AMC. What do you want to talk about? Sounds like you might like repeating patterns or future crystal ball predictions. Or what would you like about AMC? 24 million shares being traded today, $41.95. It's in the red. We are currently 5.05% down on the day. A lot of people are panicking right now because the entire market's red. They think the market system and the financial system is going to collapse across the globe, and then all of our currency is going to be worthless. What are we going to do? Oh, sorry. I may have panicked there for a second. Clibro, let's go, bro. You the man. What's up, Sid? Who? How you doing? Stefan. Crypto Rocketeer. Crypto Rocketeer. If this is actually how you say the man's name, I would have got that correctly based on that spelling. You can stay. The entire market took a hit, but you know what didn't? That is true. ATER did not take a hit today. I'm glad it went in at 950. I don't know what it was trading at, but it was up like 12%. I was looking at that this morning. So it's on my watch list. That was up. That was the only green thing on my watch list. Cycle theory. Yeah, Scott, a lot of people like cycle theory, right? No. Just no. Don't fall into it. Crypto Rocketeer. Good one. Dude, if it works, it works, man. That's what I would have gotten it. Jeremy. You gotta get a little antsy sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, these people feed off the drama. You got to give it to them. Hey, I think we need a cup and handle. JB, I know we need a cup and handle, man. I know we need one for sure. Crypto Rocketeer, yes! You were here. Red, but still holding. I like it, Sergeant Vargas. I like it. Good morning, Clipper and fam. Nice to see the Faith family back again. Oh, yes, AMC Chapter, and glad to have you in here. I think Clay needs a martini. Christine, do I need a martini? I've never had a martini in my entire life. What would a martini do for me right now? Because I've got coffee. Fidelity being sued for deleting in the money options. I don't know if that's true or not, but don't do that, Fidelity. Why would you do that? A billion seconds equals 31 years. A trillion seconds equals 31,000 years. FYI. Doug, I'm going to be honest, man. I've never thought about that in my entire life. So that is for my information right there. We did need that, dude. Every single one of us. I'm not sure anybody in here's ever thought a billion seconds equals 31 years. And I don't know if you're rounding or if if it's dead on or what, but thank you. Thank you very much, Doug. Cool, calm, collected. We didn't come this far just to come this far. Jerry Beans, no we didn't. We came this far to go even further. Thanks, Doug. It is true, man. Thank you. It is true. Shoot, is it true? For real? Oh no, Matt's back on. So I just thought he was like did the math on the 31 billion on the billion seconds thing. Kenny Fidelity about Goldman meets with Evergrande yesterday. Shoot, dude, I don't like that meetup. Kia, Aura, Clay, what's up? Enzo! Kia's got a new car called an Aura? I don't even know about this one, man. Watching from sunny England. James, good deal, man. Love the updates, Clay, bro. Not been an AMC holder for long, but I've learned. Price goes down, I buy. Price goes up, I hold. I love it, James. Let's make sure we don't go back to the 30s. I also do not want to go back to the 30s. The good news is, it's not like we get support at $39 per share. We actually do have support in the lower 40s, 41.50-ish, and you can see it kind of back here. So, nope, wrong one. We got support back in here. So, I wouldn't be terribly concerned. It's not a huge level of support, but at least we do have support back in the lower 40s, and that's exactly what we're testing right now. So, that's good news if you're worried about going down into the 30s today. We'd have to break through that support before we get there. What's up, Jason? Everything is going as planned. Victoria's like, everything's going as planned. Victoria, please let us in on your plan, because there's a lot of people panicking today, and you seem to be sitting over in the corner like, so what's your plan? Because we need to know. A lot of people were caught off guard. I woke up this morning yelling at my fiance, quick, I need a tampon. She was like, WTF, what are you talking about? I said, my portfolio is hemorrhaging. Mr. Enormous, the real question is, did she give you one, or did she just call you stupid and say, stop the nonsense this early in the morning? I'm waiting for an answer. It's not rhetorical. So happy Claybro's on football and CM Bulldog gone. Today's room on Monday. Yeah. So I don't know what's up. I retweeted that thing about Bulldog stocks. I have no idea what's going on or why his channel, is it suspended? Is it banned? Like, can you even visit his channel? Is it like the whole channel gone? What's the deal with that? I didn't look into it or anything this morning. I just know that he was having a bunch of problems. So if anybody's got an update, Mr. Normus says she just called me stupid. Mr. Normus, I figured, man. I figured. See, gosh, she should have played along with it, dude. Some of you guys haven't seen the Trust the Process guy on Twitter, and it shows. Man, you guys need to just trust the process. Go follow that guy on Twitter. Is there a Trust the Process guy? How many shares of AMC do you have, Clay? Just a simple question. Matthew, it is a simple question, man. But, I don't know, man. Here's the deal. Like, it's nice to ask people how many shares they have and stuff. But, like, I don't go up to my neighbors and say, dude, I know I liked what you did with the house here. I would also like to know how far in debt you are with it. I can see what he paid for the house, right? Because you can look it up on Zillow. So, like, I can see what he paid for the house. I'm not terribly concerned about that. But, like, did you have to take a loan out? How much money do you have in the bank? What do you do for a living, and what are your paychecks like? Do you guys waste a lot of money buying things from Amazon, or do you actually save a lot of money buying things from Amazon? Because I see the Amazon truck go up your driveway every single day. So, I don't know, man. There's a certain sense of, like, I don't know. It's my money and it's your money. We don't need to ask everything about each other's money, but I understand that you want to know how many shares of AMC I got. But I do have shares of AMC. Starting to think you just want views. Matthew, that is correct, dude. I do want views. I will not deny the fact that I want people to come to the channel. I want people to have a good time. I want people to subscribe to the channel and so on. I will not deny that whatsoever. Why would I deny that, man? I enjoy doing this so much, and I think that a lot of people would like that. A real one would tell you what I just told you right there, that I don't have a problem telling you that I do want views on a YouTube channel instead of sitting in a dark room. Well put, Clay. Get put. Stock humor, nice house, bro. Thank you very much, Jason. I appreciate that. And I don't know, guys. I know some people are like, you need to share your portfolio. You don't need to share your portfolio. Whatever, man. Listen, we're all here. We all got the same goals, and we're all having a great time doing it. A lot of people care how many shares. Other people, Crypto Rocketeer, man. I don't know. One of two reasons. I think they might want to feel better, like if they don't have a ton of shares, or if you're losing money and they're losing money, everybody feels comfortable when they're losing money together. I don't really know what it is. How's your day, Matthew? I think Matthew's having a good day. Just with you. Like, thank you very much, Matthew. Appreciate that. It's all good, dude. It's all good. Like, I really don't have a problem with people asking me how many shares I got, how many hairs I've got, or anything like that. I don't mind it. I just don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable. Like, well, shoot, man, Clay Bro's got this amount of shares. I need that amount of shares, or Clay Bro's got this amount of shares. I've got way too many shares, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want anybody to feel like they don't belong here, because you do, man. Even if you don't have a share of AMC and you're thinking about getting a share of AMC, you do belong here. It's not too late to get in either. That makes me uncomfortable when my friends ask how many shares too. It's been in since February. It's like, stop counting my pockets. Exactly, Deasia. What you got in your pocket? Hey, Deasia, what you got in your pockets over there? What you got in your pockets? Come on now. I want to see what you got in your pockets. Show me, girl, what you got in your pockets. It gets I don't know, man. Like, whatever, guys. We all got shares of AMC. If there's 225 people in here and somebody doesn't have a share of AMC, who the heck cares, man? They might buy one later. They may learn something from the channel. They may have a good time, just make their day a little bit more fun. And then if they do decide to grab one, or, man, if they don't get in on AMC, but they decide to get in on something later in their life and change their life for the better because they're investing, I say game on. I really want 10,000 so I can retire and pay my mother's health offer. Oh, 10,000 per share. I was like, GTA for life. Nice. How many wife shares do you have? It's a good one, man. How many wife shares do I have? I don't know. I'm not a swinger. Is the squeeze still possible? Carson, absolutely, man. Rest of my investments with Fidelity, mutual funds, and a few other stocks too. Nice, Larry. That's what I'm talking about, man. And you guys don't have to go out there and buy all individual shares either. If you're a mutual fund type of guy, if you like ETFs, so just to keep it simple and diversified, all the power to you. We could tell how bullish you really are. By the amount of shares that I have, I guess you probably could in that sense. But dude, I'm extremely bullish, man. My cost average is like $13 and change per share. I'm not bearish. I'm not bearish until we go back down to like $5 per share. Wilma, he has triple X shares. Listen to that, triple X. Become a bro is my favorite part of the introduction of your videos. Emmanuel! Well, thank you, man. The question is, have you become a bro yet? Are you a bro? What trading platform do you think I should transfer my shares to? I'm on Robinhood now and would like to switch soon. Josh, I really like Webull. I know a lot of people don't like Webull because of payment for order flow and stuff, but I really like Webull. So if you want to use the link in the description below, absolutely. And then, okay, real quick story. So I go to the zoo and my nieces are telling me that my videos are extremely boring because all I do is come on the screen and talk. I think they're like 8 and 11 or something. They say, your videos are extremely boring. I can't even watch them. I'm like, dang, man. So instead of getting ripped by like some 10-year-olds, I'm like, how do I make them better? What can I do to make my videos more interesting? 2 suggestions. And number 1 suggestion, consensus reached on slime. You can bring slime onto the channel. So I do have some slime here. I don't know if this is really going to improve the quality of the content on this channel or not, but I do have some slime just in case. The second suggestion, which I don't know how well YouTube would react to it, was to show my butt. And I do believe that we could get some traction if I were to show my butt, but I don't know if this is the appropriate place for that. And I guess they understand that if you want views, you got to be willing to get those views, right? So Larson says yes on the slime. Not boring, not boring. Larry, to the 10-year-olds, it must be boring, man. So yeah, those were the 2 levels of constructive criticism that I got over the weekend, and I don't know. We're just gonna try the first one out, and if people continue to think that it's boring afterward, we might have to go on to the second suggestion to see how we can improve the channel. I'll be real there, because we can tell. Yes, man. Okay, I'm definitely real, but actually, am I real though? As I'm pretty sure I might be AI. Cover your butt. Now, Boat Bum. I don't know why you thought of the exact same thing that I did, but I was like, okay, well, shoot, man, if those are the 2 suggestions on how to make the channel better, why don't I just combine those 2 suggestions, put slime on my butt, and then, like, that's just it's a guaranteed viral video right there. I thought the exact same thing as you, Bopom. Course gives fantasy updates in his live stream. I told you to join. I would have forced him to talk about you. Oh, JB. It's true, dude, but he would have been the fantasy updates on my live stream, or on Course's live stream. Claybro is in dead last because he forgot to start anybody this weekend. He has no idea what he's doing, and he has 0 points. So congratulations, Claybro. You are in last. Slimebud equals 1 million views and account shut down. Larson, you're probably right, man. Everyone hit that like button. New foe! Thank you very much. I really like what you're doing. Keep up the good work, Clay. Let's go, AMC. Thank you very much, Diego. I appreciate that. Kim Jong-un. We got Kim Jong-un in here? Oh, my goodness. What's going on, man? I didn't think you were allowed to use the internet. Glad to have you. Weirdo says, not boring. Thank you. And Bastille. Thank you, man. Love your videos. Definitely keeping up, especially right now, because I'm having a hard time holding in for something that doesn't seem to actually happen. Oh, and my slime lights up. There's a little light in it. So, like, clapping that made it light up. So, look, dude. Look. I do want to address... Whose question was that? Troy, I do want to address that question, man, because I know that it seems like the short squeeze is not going to happen, right? But here's the deal. That I think that you have like a false sense of, I don't know, urgency when it comes to these margin calls that maybe you got from Twitter or other YouTubers or Reddit or wherever you hang out. Look, dude, yes, the shorts do have to cover at some point, okay? And unless they're willing to cover extremely slowly and little at a time, they're likely to go out and just buy the shares and get rid of it, okay? Now, knowing that, they don't have to do it tomorrow. They don't have to do it next week. A lot of people are going to tell you on a red day, when everything's red, they're going to get margin called. It's just people wishful thinking, man. It truly is. And I don't mean to be like the dude that's like, well, nobody knows. We got to be patient. We got to be here. I'm not trying to sound like your dad or anything and tell you just to calm down for a minute. But it is true. Okay, if we start to get so antsy that it's like, it didn't happen this week, I can't do this anymore. Or, I've got so much invested into AMC, if it doesn't squeeze this week, I can't pay my rent. The whole thing is to just outlast the hedge funds. And you have to do that as the price is squeezing up, too. Because I'm telling you, you're going to feel euphoria when AMC hits $100 or $200 per share. You're going to feel some euphoric feeling that's going to say, man, I need to take this profit right now. And then we limit the squeeze at $100 or $200 per share. But if we stay patient and if we push through that, it will happen, man. It will happen. I think we just get a little bit ahead of ourselves. And I know it makes for good entertainment. It makes for good videos. It makes for good content when people are always telling you it's going to happen today, it's going to happen today, it's going to happen today. And it's boring to tell you to just sit back, relax, and hold on. But that's what we need to do if we truly want to come out on top of this thing. Bro, any thoughts on Shiba? Yeah, Devon, man. Devon, I don't know how to pronounce it correctly, but risky. Clearly, okay, clearly people are messaging me. Shiba's risky, dude, but Shiba's got a lot of potential because it's still extremely, very cheap. So people could get into that still. Thank you, Clay. Larson, absolutely. Right now is a great time to buy more. Yeah, right now could be a great time to buy more. We're around support at $40.50, $41.50, and so on. If we bounce off of it and start moving higher, it could be a great time to get in. Patience, patience, patience. Larson, yes, keep it real. I appreciate that. It's hard to squeeze shorts as the price falls. Just had a reversal to put the pressure back on. Luke, exactly, man. Thank you. And yeah, too many people don't know anything. Well, yeah, and then they might just focus on something. And I don't know. It's tough, dude. And I think that's what a lot of people are expecting and a lot of people believe is going to happen, that it's always tomorrow, it's always tomorrow, and so on. Okay, so wait a minute. If you go bare butt with slime on your butt and the slime lights up, we'll see a disco lighting effect. If you No. So if I just twerk, I'll show you, man. If I just twerk, you're probably not going to get too much. Okay? You're probably not going to get too much. But if we make it clap, then you're going to get the disco. All right, so Lex, I'll let you think about that for a little while, but just the twerking isn't really gonna do anything, man. You got if you want the disco, you gotta make clap. Hills got me a lot of points at Nufo, but I still lost Cassie's talking about fantasy football, I think, because I have no idea what's going on in that conversation. You're doing a great job. This old Abe has 131 hold. It's very nice. Jeremy, did anyone pinpoint GME squeeze? Heck, a lot of us didn't care about GME stock until we heard about the GME squeeze. Jeremy, exactly, man. And those dudes were patient. They were holding on. They're like the OGs of this thing. And then, boom, they go from 500,000 people in Wall Street Bets to over 10 million people in Wall Street Bets. And now everybody wants a squeeze. Dude, you can almost go look at any comments on StockTwits or Webull or wherever people comment on stocks. Every single one of them is going to squeeze, okay? Every single stock is going to squeeze. So there's this, like, I don't even know what to call it, but there's just this irrational thought that because a stock is cheap, it's going to squeeze higher. And AMC's got something magic, man, that these other stocks don't have. Broken, Mr. Normus in here? What do we got on there? Clear, probably the most important one I've ever had. Will Lambo! Soon Lambo, my friend. Soon Lambo. Slap that slimy butt. You guys are crazy, man. But yeah, I already got you guys interested in it, and I just told you what they came up with. So, it's true, though. I sent my sheep to my Coinbase from my Trust wallet without converting it to Ethereum first, so now I have money in my Coinbase portfolio, but it's in SHIB and Coinbase. It doesn't trade SHIB. How do I cash it out? Matthew, I don't know about Coinbase. Does Coinbase Pro allow you to trade Shiba? Because I thought that Coinbase was starting to allow Shiba maybe over the weekend or something like that, man. I'm not completely sure. I know my dad talks a lot about Shiba, and he's telling me stuff and sending me articles and stuff like that. So I'm kind of just going off what he said here and what I was listening to. So Matthew, I'm not exactly sure, man. If anybody's got an answer for Matthew that you guys know a lot about Coinbase and would know what he could do on that one, please help him out. I don't know if you got to trade it back to your Trust wallet and then do it, or what the deal would be on that one. Yeah, she was on Coinbase now. Clay. All right, Z-Man, sweet. I bought in on it. Very nice, Larson. Coinbase Pro has you. Okay, cool. If somebody can help Matthew there with that question, because I can't address it directly, that would be helpful. Clay is going to back it up, make it clap just for the lighting. You should do it every $10 price increase. That would be my thing, and then it could just turn into the intro on the channel, right? I go through the 1 minute intro, and then we got the music that starts playing, and we just got the slime. Come on. And it's like, whoa, where'd that disco party come from? I think Adam Aaron has an idea of what's going on with the shorts, even though he's not allowed to mention anything along those lines. He looks like he knows, and he's hoping us apes take action. Henry, I don't think he knows about the shorts, man. I'll be honest, because how would he? AMC does not know anything about the amount of shorts or synthetic shorts or anything that takes place. All AMC knows is what's on record with AMC. And the shareholders on record with AMC are the ones that are currently holding, and then they see those. Well, technically, the shareholders that are on record with AMC are more or less the brokers, and then you're a proxy holder. I'm a proxy holder. I've not directly registered my shares with AMC. They're registered with Webull, and then I'm a proxy holder through Webull, which I assume that the majority of us, if not every single person in here, are. So AMC only knows the shareholders on record. Who's ready for Turnaround Tuesday? Me! I'm ready. Yes, Webull has Shiba also. Webull does have Shiba Inu, yes. How many hedges does it take to change a light bulb? 0! They're too busy shorting stocks to change a light bulb. God bless you. That is true. I don't think I've ever seen a hedge fund change a light bulb. How low did AMC go today? Nufo, good question, my man. Let's check it out. It went to $41.40 today. That's the low we're at, $41.40 right here. And we've had 26 million shares traded so far. So hopefully we're finding support down in this $40, $41 range right here. And we bounce off of it and start to move higher into the afternoon. Sam Blow! Clay, random question. But didn't Roaring Kitty have to testify in Congress because he made public daily videos about GME price action and potential market manipulation? So how's the new lawsuit make any sense? How do you not watch him closely enough when all that stuff was public for anyone to see? So how does the new lawsuit make any sense? How do you not watch him closely enough? How do I not watch him closely enough? So yeah, listen, man, Grandpa Barney, I got you in 2 seconds, man. I got you in 2 seconds. So I don't know if there's a new lawsuit or anything like that going on right now or whatever. But yes, he did have to testify in front of Congress because there was a big ordeal going on with like the gamification of stock trading and retail investors and blah, blah, blah. What we're doing with AMC and GME has never been done before. But at the same time, I think that, Congress, they get a little mad when they're not the ones making the money and people are making the money. And with GameStop, for example, going from like $4 over a year period to $400, there's a drastic, that was a lot of money that people were making. And the government doesn't want you to make a lot of money. It's just plain and simple. They want you to rely on them. So they pulled him in front of Congress. Dude, they basically had no right to do that. The kid's on the internet making videos, yes, about the stock market. But let me tell you, everything you see about the stock market is displayed information, okay? He cannot force you, and it's none of Congress's business if he's out there forcing you to buy a stock or even offering you financial education or financial advice, right? You would be able to sue him at that point for offering you bad financial advice if he held himself out to be a financial advisor and you reasonably relied upon that and everything else. Dude, they're just making it a spectacle, and they just wanted to be in the news because he is not manipulating the market. Nobody here is manipulating the market, and nobody here is divulging financial information that anybody should reasonably rely upon. But Grandpa Barney, thank you very much for the super chat. Grandpa Barney loves my clay. Just finished 200 hours overtime. What? How is that even possible? Had a storm in Seattle area. Now I know how that's possible. I feel old, but buying more to celebrate. Love my ape family. Breathe and hold and breathe. I will sleep now. Clay is a rock star. Well, listen, Grandpa Barney, go get some sleep. 200 hours overtime. I don't know if that's on the month, if that's on the check, what the deal is, but that is a lot of overtime, Grandpa Barney. Oh my goodness. You know that we love you too. You better go get some sleep, man, because you absolutely need to rest. That is, oh my gosh, 200 hours is a lot of work. Wow. Shout out to you, Grandpa Barney. Enjoy your rest, man. Enjoy your rest, because if you're over there in Seattle area, dude, it's only 9:30 in the morning. You just sleep all day and wake up tonight. This Hong might be dead. Yeah, you. What Hong might be dead? Also, the Mass Mutual lawsuit they slapped his employer with also won't go through. Okay, yeah, so I did see that. And I don't know what the deal is. I did not read through all of that. So I don't know why Mass Mutual would be getting, why they would be getting sued for buying GameStop because he worked for them previously or something. Like, I don't understand what the deal is with that. People, listen, just because somebody sues somebody, one, doesn't even mean that it's going to make it to court. Like, the judge can just throw it out for being stupid. I could file a lawsuit against anybody right now because I don't like the shirt they're wearing, right? But it doesn't mean any judge is going to listen to it, and it doesn't mean that I'm going to make them take that shirt off because I think it's dumb. Like, anybody can sue anybody for anything. It's just complete nonsense if you're willing to pay your $100 file fee to file the lawsuit. Denny's about to rage by today. What's going on, Denny? To be clear, I don't think anyone in this space will be able to get in trouble. I just personally don't understand how he could be gone after being to the public and then his company for the opposite. Yeah, so I really don't think that his company's gonna get in trouble either. Because what are they gonna get in trouble for? Insider information, like manipulating the market in some sort of a way? No. And especially, I don't know how much money they bought with it, but I don't know, man. I think somebody just saw, okay, well, Roaring Kitty or whatever his name is, Keith, he's not where the money's at. His employer's where the money's at, so let's sue him. First thing you're going to learn when it comes to law, guys, you got to sue the big pockets, okay? You got to sue the guy that's got the money. Typically not an individual person. So if it's the business they own, if it's their employer, whatever, if it's an insurance company, you got to sue the money. How low do you think AMC can dip to? Montre. So we are around support right now, man. We are around support in this area back here when you're getting into, nope, not that one. This one. When you're getting into the lower 40s. So $40.50, $40 flat, and so on. I think we could dip into this area here, which is exactly where we're at right now. I'm sitting at 40.80. Price is at 40.80. So if we break through this, unfortunately, we might be going back to test that $38.50 level, and so on. So at least we've got like $2 stair steps that we can fall down on if we continue to move lower. The price should say 1G minimum. Is that like $1,000? Why sue someone's pockets when you could just hold their pockets? I also agree with that, except I don't really know what holding their pockets still means. Like, I never looked that up or anything, but it still sounds dangerous. Good morning, Pancakes. I'm still in Vegas, baby. Stopping by to say hello. Pancakes never stops partying. I love it, Pancakes. Clay, we should be at least 500 by now. Z-Man, I would love to be $500 by now. Was there a gap on the drop in the PM today? Yes. Yes, there was a drastic gap down today. Pull Weeble back up. We gapped down from about 43 to 42. So there's about $1 gap down in pre-market today. You can see that there. What time was that? 5 o'clock in the morning? 5 o'clock in the morning, we gapped down. Actually, that might have been the open. This is probably post-market Friday to pre-market today. So that was actually probably around just the 4 o'clock open there. So these after hours and pre-markets are combined right here. So yeah, that would have been just a gap down this morning. Be prepared for chapter 35. It's possible before another bull move. Strongest support is between 32. Yeah. If we break through that 38.50 level, remember we broke above it and ripped higher this morning? Or not this morning. Remember we, like 2 weeks ago maybe it was, when we broke through 38 and ripped all the way up to $48 and everybody was super excited? Hopefully 38 holds up if we do fall below 40. Market combat, rainy day in northern Minnesota. It looks like a market gap down to open and sectors are fighting back. I sure hope so. I don't know why you did not communicate with me to know what is going on for AMC. Unfortunately, you should have contacted me through the email. And do. Yeah, man, but you wanted me to like call you on the phone or something and then this and that, and I didn't know what was going to be going on with that. I don't understand why a billionaire, it doesn't help us by buying 1 million shares. He would profit too. Raheem, yes, but here's the deal. Even if a billionaire comes in and buys 1 million shares or whatever he buys, then he's likely not going to hold for a short squeeze. That might drive the price up a little bit, and then he's likely to get out. He's likely to make a couple $1 million, or maybe 10%. He makes $100 million, and then he's out. And the price is right back down to where it was. So that doesn't really help. The majority of the help comes from people buying the stock and that are willing to hold the stock and not give up. Cool, calm, and collected, baby. Easy does it. I love it. Why aren't we 500? Well, man, because people, every time the stock price goes up a little bit, they love to sell the stock. So if they would just hold the stock and we would watch it go higher and everybody was on board for a short squeeze, then we would watch it go that high. Hey, when you call me on the phone, good luck. Yes, good luck, guys. Buy more AMC, even if it's just one. Help that pressure real time. Yes, that would help the pressure. Would help the buying pressure, and as long as you're willing to hold it, you're in the right place. Play, if AMC is a beta stock, why isn't it going up when the market is dropping? Ross, good question. So beta, you can have positive and negative betas, right? A positive beta means that it's directly correlated with the market, and typically if the market goes up, that stock also goes up. Negative beta means that it's inversely correlated with the market, and usually if the market goes down, the stock goes up. If the market goes up, the stock goes down, and so on. But everything in the stock market is just, like, they're just calculations. It doesn't mean that that is guaranteed. If AMC goes down, it doesn't mean that the market's going up. If the market's going down, it doesn't mean that AMC is going up, and so on. It's just a calculation that they use based on past performance and has no indication. Okay, it has an indication of what it's likely to do in the future, but it's not and never will be an indication of what it's guaranteed to do in the future. And I know a lot of people have been relying on that negative beta lately, and clearly it's not playing out today. So I don't want anybody to think that anything in the stock market is guaranteed. The only thing that's actually guaranteed are things like, okay, the price is $40.80 right now. Okay, the high was $43.33 today, and so on. Like, yeah, that information there is guaranteed, but it's not. If you're looking at technical analysis, if you're looking at like it's fundamental analysis, if you're looking at things like beta and so on, that stuff's not guaranteed. 253 in here and only 117 likes. Come on, people, hit that like button. Negative 14 beta, though. Yes, negative 14 beta is a very deeply negative beta, man. Holding 555 shares in life. If you don't take risks, you will stay where you are and not improve. Raheem, man, I agree with that right there. I do. How are you going to reap the reward if you don't risk something? It's just, that is true. Do you play Assassin's Creed? From the lore, it's super coincidental that Apple is the largest market cap stock. Am I dumb thinking that? Curtis, I do not play Assassin's Creed, man, but so I have no idea what that reference is to. But no, man. No. Of course not. Why would that be dumb, man? You might see some sort of a correlation there. Just don't think that like Apple's going to rule the world because it came from a video game. That might be getting a little weird, but no, man, if you see something there, might be something there. Beta varies depending on the time frame you look at. It could be positive for the year, but negative for the last week or month. LV84, and yeah, and then people are gonna think that it's also guaranteed to indicate what the future when it's based on past performance and so on. So, what do you think margin calls could happen? What point do you think margin calls could happen? Down 5, 10, 20? Well, what do you mean? Are you talking about beta? Or are you talking about like a dollar decrease? Or what are we talking about there? Makes no sense for me to sell, but I'm just not feeling it. All the facts say squeeze, but reality is that it hasn't squeezed when you hold 80% of the shares. So what's the hold up? Rhetorical question that was. No. So look, man, look. We probably hold about 70% of the stock now because institutional investors own over 30%. They own 150 million shares. So knowing that we own roughly 70% of the stock, and we have gone up drastically. Please don't forget that AMC is not worth $45 or $40 a share. And we've gone from $2 and we're sitting at $40 per share right now. It's been moving up very nicely. But here's the deal. The shorts still have not covered. Now, maybe they did cover a little bit when we were back in June, but they've continued to short it since then, and they want to drive that stock price back down so they can make some money on AMC moving lower in price. Now, it all comes down to when they're willing to sell their share, or when they're willing to cover their shares, not sell them, they've already sold them. When they're willing to cover their shares, there's no guaranteed time frame that they have to cover them by unless the risk is too heavy and the lenders no longer want to take on that risk. So that's the only thing that we need to keep looking forward to, and it's a patience game, man. They want to outlast us, we want to outlast them. So it all does come down to patience, man. I'm in it for the long haul. And just whatever you got to do to get on board with that. If everybody was on board with that, we probably would have squeezed by now. Thank you very much, Jay Styles. Thank you very much, Jay Styles. And one more time. Thank you very much, Jay Styles, for the super sticker. I appreciate that, man. Everybody appreciates a good old superhero super sticker every once in a while. And slime too, right? If that sounds like something you're interested in, then let's get started. Videos aren't boring when you got slime. Shorts haven't covered, so MOAS still on its way. Carlos, yeah. See, we can watch the stock price move up if we get some FOMO buyers to jump in. Or like when we go from 38 to... Oh my gosh. Grandpa Barney, man. Thank you. Oh my goodness, Grandpa Barney. Thank you very much for the super chat. What is going on here? Grandpa Barney. I'm afraid to read it, man. I'm afraid to read it. What is Grandpa Barney doing out here? I don't even know. Oh my. Guys, Grandpa Barney might be sleeping right now. Grandpa Barney might be sleeping. I gotta see what this guy says because I'm a little bit concerned that he's like sleep texting and he is gonna forget what happened tomorrow when he wakes up. Nothing makes me sleep. See, he's already sleeping. Nothing makes me sleep better than a fire sale. Dude's already sleeping, I can guarantee. Buy yourself and your sweetie dinner on me, or take mom to dinner. Love you all for all you do, love you for all you do for us. God bless my boy. That's 2 weeks on the 200. Oh my goodness, this dude works a lot. Love your alignment. They keep your computer buy button working. Yes, they do, man. And you know what? I guarantee a lot of people get stressed with alignment if there is a storm out there because they want their power and they want it now. Just like, man, I don't have my lights on in the house right now. What are these guys doing out there? So I know that you probably catch a lot from a lot of the people out there, and it could be very stressful, especially in storm situations. Grandpa Barney, man, thank you very much. My goodness. 200 hours overtime on that 2-week paycheck. Think about that, guys. That means he worked over 280 hours in the last 2 weeks. I don't even know how that's possible, but this man has to be tired. So Grandpa Barney, not only thank you for the super chat, but thank you for everybody out in Seattle who had that storm come through, who needed you to fix their power, and they didn't personally thank you, man. So thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate that. And thank you from everybody whose power you restored over the last 2 weeks. I know they appreciate it, man. And it's a thankless job because nobody's out there thanking the guys up on the telephone pole and so on. So thank you very much, Grandpa Barney, for everything you do. Absolutely amazing. Oh my goodness. It's time to sleep, man. Go to sleep, Grandpa Barney. It's time to go to sleep. All right, Grandpa Barney, it's time for La La Land. You've done enough. You've done enough. Thank you very much, and get some rest. Oh my goodness. Whew. I'm not seeing a lot of people saying register your stocks at ComputerShare to get this squeeze to happen and have no idea what they mean. Does anyone know? I use Cash App. I do not know. Granddaddy, my goodness, man, flexing on all of us without a Social Security money. Oh, yes, Grandpa Barney's flexing on us with that Social Security money. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Us Lyman Apes out here getting this money to keep the lights on to buy more AMC shares. Let's get it, bang, bang. Jeffrey, you a Lyman Ape as well? I love it, man. We got a whole Lyman family in here now. Grandpa Barney's a strong silverback ape. Kudos to you, Barney. Yes, Grandpa Barney is absolutely killing it. Nufo says, Clay Barney. If that sounds like something you're interested in, Nufo, maybe let's get started. Clay, Clay, are you watering up? That's so sweet. Love your grandpa. Yeah, love Grandpa Barney right there. My goodness, that dude is he's out there doing work. He's out there doing work for a lot of people. So everybody, just say thank you to Grandpa Barney for keeping your lights on and allowing you to click that buy button. Because if you didn't have any internet, guess what? You're not buying any stock. When you take a risk to open a restaurant, you're in for $100,000 to $200,000 with a chance to go belly up. When we haven't really even lost a penny, still the shares have people. Still have the shares, people. Risk is crazy. Just relax. James, yes, man. I don't know what about the restaurant reference there, if you own a restaurant or not, but it is true, guys. We still own the shares of AMC. A lot of us are still in the green, and I know there were several people that got in during the June run-up and so on, that your portfolios are in the red right now, or your position's in the red, but we're still doing very well. The shorts have not covered. Honestly, I can't think of one bearish thing surrounding AMC. Price action right now. But we watch the price action on a daily basis, but it's not something that should concern us because our goal is the short squeeze. Our goal isn't to make a 10% gain. Our goal isn't to watch AMC steadily rise. Our goal isn't to do anything of the sort. Our goal is the short squeeze. So I can't think of any bearish things surrounding AMC at this point. Insurance agent buying AMC every chance I get. Subro. I like it, and I also like your name. Thank you for all you do, Grandpa Barney. Absolutely. Thank you, Grandpa Barney, for your service. I love it. Is the market crashing? I don't think a 1% decline in the Dow is a market crash, man. We have a bouncer. We've got a bouncer here. They want to take advantage of the market news right now and get a bloody day, so people think it will affect AMC, but we got nothing to do with that. We are in play. We're in a play. Yes, we are, Gato. Yes, we are, and we're doing great. Gato gets it. LV84. Gato does get it. Your account is the only thing keeping me happy. Timothy! Well, I do appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. But there should be a lot more in your life than just the YouTube account making you happy, man. But I do want to say that everybody in here, whether you do feel a little bit discouraged at times when AMC's going down, it's just intraday price action, man. It's just intraday price action. It sucks to watch it when it's red, but that's not our focus. And a lot of people lose focus on what really matters. That's the short squeeze. Hey, bro, thanks for all you do and continue with the positivity. We all need you, especially during these times. Nufo, man, I appreciate that. And here's some slime for you, man. Nufo, you got the disco slime going. Look at that. Oh, yes. Thank you very much for the super chat, man. I appreciate that. And absolutely, guys, we are here for one reason. Who's this? I think Brett's trying to call me to renew my car warranty or something. Why would somebody be calling me right now? It's got to be a scam caller. It is true, man. The price action, the intraday price action, it does get us down, but we need to stay focused on what truly matters. That's the short squeeze. That's the shorts covering. Lava just steamrolled my house, and I have more capital and buying more AMC. Weirdo! You live in Hawaii, man? Are you getting steamrolled by lava? What's going on over there? Thanks, bro. You're awesome. Michael, you're awesome, dude. My tip is to draw support lines so you can feel more confident that it'll bounce on the red days. And this is true. We do have a lot of support. We've been talking about support down here where we're sitting right now. So let's get a big old support line going so we can watch this bad boy bounce. Boom! All right, load that up. Get it nice and big. There we go. Now it's nice and big. Now it's nice and big. Nikki89, thank you very much for the super chat. Bought more pre-market. Don't feel discouraged at all. Shorts haven't covered yet. Buying and holding. Appreciate your channel, Clay. Nikki89, my goodness. Thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate the support. Absolutely amazing. And yeah, you know what? We go in, we buy. It might dip a little bit after we buy, especially if we're getting in. Well, I don't know when you got in pre-market here, but maybe you were able to get in at a decent level pre-market, and we are falling down through the support right now, right after I put the line on there. But red days, guys, we're down 7.7% right now. It's true. That can be discouraging, right, Nikki? It can be discouraging, especially if it goes down right after we buy shares and so on. But the deal remains true. Just like you said, the shorts have not covered. We're actually not that interested in retail run-ups because they'll jump back off. We're not interested in FOMO buying because we know that they'll jump off the ship afterwards. We are interested in the shorts covering because FOMO won't buy beyond a certain price point. Retail won't buy beyond a certain price point. Shorts, they do not care about the price. They will cover the stocks. So keep focused. 11 Simons, 8 Father, heck yeah, didn't see it. Hello everybody, welcome, or hello everyone, hello Clay. What's going on, 11 Simon? We got the 8 Father, Fidelity. 8 Father has been buying the dips, but on Fidelity. If it's the real 8 Father or not, very nice 8 Father, I like it, man. Nice and big. What do you mean, Eric? I didn't say that. Zoom out, still way up on the year. Yeah, and for anybody that hasn't zoomed out in a while, that's just been watching the intraday price action, look at this, guys. Look at this. We are still way up on the year. $1.91. $1.91. And I know this looks really volatile, but guys, a lot of us got in back in this area. Okay? A lot of us started buying our first couple shares after it popped up, and it like took the world by storm, literally. We started buying shares in this area right here. So look at this action in here. Okay? That's nothing compared to what's going on now. And then imagine, this is going to be the same deal. We're down in this area. Everybody wishes they would have gotten in down here, right? When we get a pop like this from here, or even more drastic, Everyone will wish that they got in here. And this is going to flatten out just like this did. Okay? This is going to flatten out just the same. And people are going to say, my goodness, I wish I would have got AMC at $40 a share. It's trading at $400 a share right now. Like, come on. Why did I not get in when it was $40 a share? It's just a matter of time, guys. Everybody says, like, you want a dumb saying out there, time heals all. It's true, though. People are going to wish. People are going to wish they got in at $40. Look at this graph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. We'll go to 38 probably. Floor. It could go to 38. Absolutely. If we break through 40 here, the next level of support is around $38 per share. Nufo says, steeper, Clay, bro. Steeper. We want a steeper graph right now. We want a steeper line of support. My goodness gracious. Cognitive resonance. My goodness gracious. Dude, Cognitive, I think you might be the one causing it to go lower. You're buying the dip, and then it just goes right back down through the dip, dude. It could be your fault. I know a lot of people think like that, don't they? But it went down because I bought. It went up because I just sold my position. I know there's so many people out there with that mentality. I started buying in the 20s and some in the 30s, even buying at 40 pre-market, still averaging in the green. Nikki 89, I love it. That's one of the beautiful things about averaging up, too, is that unless you drop a ridiculous amount of money and you literally average way up, then you're still sitting in the green as soon as you buy those shares. Shout out, you're awesome, Clay. Stephanie Stevens, shout out to you as well. You are awesome. Clay, you want to know where support is today? 39.78 because SSR turns on at 39.78. Guarantee we go no lower than that. Eric, I mean, you could be right, man. It does make sense. Yes, I've got the power. You do, Cognitive, you do. Promise my girlfriend I wouldn't get any more AMC, but just between us girls, if we go into the 30s again, I don't know if I'll be able to keep that promise. Blow, I promise, man, I will not tell. I will not tell on you. Is anybody in here going to tell on Sam Blow if he adds a couple more shares to his portfolio? We need to know, and we need to know right now. It's not a rhetorical question. I'm not telling on Sam if he adds a couple more positions to his portfolio, but let us know, guys. Are you going to tell on Sam? They borrow 300,000 shares, buy the $40 dip, 5 to 10 shares, and then wait again and buy 39.79 dip and watch what happens. That dude's got it all planned out. Your optimism makes me think that you're Mormon. No, I'm AI, GM. I'm actually AI, man. I'm not even a real person. Hey, Clay, do Webull gives you the support lines regarding the current price, or how do you know the support? Yeah, got to. So you can actually go and click on Webull's support lines, but they're more or less like moving averages and so on. But support lines are actually pretty easy to figure out, man. And you can use moving averages as supports and so on. But I just like to look at support and resistance lines as levels that we've tested before and weren't able to break through. So you can see there's a drastic level of resistance. It's resistance now because we're below this price, but it was support before. So there was a level of support / resistance in this area right in here. We broke through that and we fell down to this level of support that we're currently around and testing. So you can see this area that we had a hard time falling through here. Now you can go back further and you can see, okay, we came up, we tested this area. 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 And it all falls on this line right in here around $38, $38.50. So this would also be a level of now support, but resistance at the time. So it all comes down to looking at where the price action had a hard time either breaking through or once it did break through, like where did it go to the next level of support / resistance. So that's what I like to use. And you can even see here, just on an intraday level, boom, we tested this 40-50, boom, boom, boom again. So we've tested it several times now. This was an intraday level of support at this point. And whether or not we bounce in this on this low here, see 40-50, roughly 40-50, roughly 40-50. So hopefully we bounce off this. If we don't, we're likely to continue lower and try to find and test the next level of support out there. Ortex update. Thank you very much, Nick. Ortex update, guys. Estimated short interest change down 1.19%. Return shares 1.54 million. Borrowed shares 265,000. Borrowed change down 1.27 million. Estimated current short interest free float 18.72%. Estimated current short interest 95.74 million shares. That means that they have to go out and buy at least 95 million shares. And utilization is rising. Remember, guys, last week it was around 88%. All last week. Now it's sitting at 91.64%. FUD versus FOMO versus YOLO. Exactly, man. And all of those are great. But what we need to see are the shorts covering. That's what we're interested in. I'll say TFI want, man. It sounds like you were eating some beans last night or something, dude. No problem. Thank you very much, Nick. We all do appreciate your text updates. Hey, Clay, do we know why it gapped down at 4 a.m. this morning? New Abyss. So, no, I don't know exactly why it would have gapped down if it had anything to do with just the overall, like the stocks futures coming down or what's going on in China or so on with that Evergrande or Evergrande, however you pronounce the name of that company. I don't know why it gapped down, but clearly it gapped down because people were selling off and they were willing to accept a lower price for it, you know, in the boring sense of the answer. But I don't know what would have caused. So, and you know what, man? If you're reading financial news articles and so on, they don't know either. They just have to come up with whatever's going on at the time. So they may blame it on Evergrande. They may blame it on stock futures coming down. They may blame the stock futures coming down based on the Evergrande bankruptcy type deal that they're in or default that they may be looking at. So, dude, the boring answer is always the correct answer. And it's that people were willing to accept less money per share. But that's the boring answer, dude. So, thanks for answering. New Abyss, absolutely, man. AMC going lower than your neck beard. Love you, bro. Dude, there's no way. There's no way because I know you guys can see it. Like, I know you can see it right here. Like, it's definitely connecting. It's just so patchy down in this area. It's going all the way to the chest hair, man. It's going, like, it is connected, but then it just becomes an actual beard up here. And I am about to go crazy on whoever is messaging me right now because this is nonsense. Let me silence this phone because that doesn't make any sense that I'm getting like 12 messages right now. 2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds. I don't know what these people think they're doing. Okay. Boom. Silence that phone. Nick F would be proud, wouldn't he? Nick F would be proud that I just silenced that bad boy. All right, we're back now. Gage, man. Thank you very much, Gage. What's stopping them from covering? Are they digging deeper? Yeah, so it didn't seem like they were necessarily digging deeper based on that Ortex update we just had. Based on that Ortex update, it didn't seem like they were borrowing more shares at this point in order to short more shares. So it doesn't necessarily seem like they're digging deeper, but what's stopping them from covering? They think the price is lower. They think the actual value of AMC is lower, which I agree with them on, right? AMC is not a $20 billion company or $15 billion company, whatever the market value is right now. AMC at $40 is overpriced. They know it. But here's the deal. We're not buying based on AMC's fundamental value. We're buying based on the fact that they are guaranteed and have to cover those shares. Now, they think we're just bluffing. They think we're not actually going to hold the stock. We'll get tired, we'll walk away, and when we do, what does the price do? The price goes back down. So they are not covering because they truly believe, and listen guys, I don't know, it's up to everybody, right? They truly believe that we will get tired and walk away. And when we do, they win because the price will go back down to $3, $4, $5 a share. They'll be able to cover then. They might watch it go back up to $10 when they cover, and game over. Okay, short squeeze is done because they're no longer shorting it at 20, 30, 40%, and so on. That's their hope. If we stay true to our plan, they've already lost. They're trying to postpone it as long as possible. Does anyone know where my nuts went? Cognitive resonance. I got a good idea. This is why he doesn't give his number out. That's what I'm saying, man. It's ridiculous. I know you guys heard that, right? WTF is happening. Skype! What the finances are happening over here? It's going down right now. AMC's going down a little bit. It's all right. I hope it happens tomorrow. Jacob, the short squeeze, I also hope the short squeeze happens tomorrow, man. That would be amazing. If the short squeeze happened tomorrow, I would be very happy. Nice red day we got here, though, isn't it, guys? Nice red day. My goodness. Jay Styles! Thank you very much for the super sticker. Thank you very much, Jay Styles. Thank you very much, Jay Styles. Thank you very much, Jay Styles. I appreciate that super sticker, and I know everybody else does too, because you want to see this dude act like an idiot on the screen in front of everybody. So thank you very much for the super stickers, Jay Styles. It's a good one. It's a good one, man. Hopefully you guys liked it. Because that's the only thing, that's the first thing that comes to my mind when I see that super sticker, so that's what I got to do. Nick and Clay Ortex is T+2 and estimated, right? So given the hammering we've taken Friday and today, we can expect short interest to rise the next 2 days. Pringleton, possibly. Okay, I don't know if they will continue to short it while we're kind of down here at 40. They may rest a little bit and see what happens. Do we consolidate at 40? They can push it down further. Do we jump again and then they can get some shorts out at a higher level, or what the deal is? So I don't know if we can necessarily expect short interest to rise over the next couple of days, because short interest increasing means that they are shorting more. And while they do want to short it and see if they can continue to push the price down lower, they may not have that ammunition available to them, especially if utilization is rising. They try to walk a fine line so that they don't increase utilization so much that the cost to borrow increases, because that cost to borrow affects all of the shares that they've already borrowed as well, not just the ones that they want to borrow in the future. So if they increase that cost to borrow too much, it hits them really hard because it takes effect on all the shares that they own. Tell me you drink a Rip It energy drink without telling me you drink a Rip It energy drink. I actually have never had a Rip It energy drink. Is it good? I do like energy drinks, but is it good, dude? Because if it is, it sounds like something I'm interested in. So I say we get started. Tired of seeing red today? Hope for better tomorrow. Yes, Orange Folius. I also hope for a better day tomorrow, man. I always want AMC to go up. But see, the thing is, red days, they do suck. Down 8% right now. But shoot, man. You know, that just means that we've got better things ahead of us tomorrow, especially if people find out that the dip is nice enough that we can go out and buy a significant amount of shares and drive the price back up. Princeton, I don't know if you knew or not, but to my understanding, T+2 only affects returning shares, borrowing dates. I believe we have right away, so I'd expect less returning in the coming days, and that's it. I mean, that does make sense. The squeeze can wait a few weeks. I broke 3 ribs yesterday, and if it squeezes, I'm going to be jumping around in excitement. It's going to hurt. Yeah, Adam, I don't know how you broke 3 ribs, dude. Hopefully you're doing okay, because that sounds like something serious. But you do not need to be jumping around during the short squeeze with broken ribs. Jump around during the short squeeze, please, but not with broken ribs. You know what? Okay, Clay, you know what it is, but on days like this, UVXY is your best friend. It is! It's time to get started, Odin. Absolutely, man. Most of my Volkswagen was owned by a few who held, so many AMC is more difficult to get holders, plus day trading apes don't help. Hey, my way, absolutely correct. And that's why I say, like, if I was the only person that owned AMC, the volume would be 0, because I wouldn't be selling any shares. So the fact that 4 million plus people own AMC makes it difficult. Why did you break them? Yes. Dustball has a very legitimate question, Adam. Why did you break your ribs, man? AMC is a hedge fund, and AMC is a hedge and negative beta against the crash. Jamin, yeah, it absolutely could be if that negative beta holds up and proves true in the future as well. Only AMC dude live now. Oh, really? Terp, nobody else is live. Where's Coors and Astro and some of those other people that like day trade AMC? Am I the only person that's live? When the heck is Marge going to call? I don't know, Skype. I hope she calls soon. I was doing awesome a couple weeks ago. I'm making mad side tendies on BBIG, ATER, SPRT spot, and then got cocky with the options and lost it all back. Don't! Guys, I'm telling you right now, listen, cognitive is correct. Don't get cocky. Don't get proud. Here's the deal. I do see a lot of people on YouTube getting kind of proud, thinking that they can tell you exactly what's going to happen in the future, and it's not going to be good for them. Okay? It's not. I don't know why they go that route. But also, the hedge funds got proud, and they shorted AMC and GameStop. And here's the deal. That pride, it blinds you. It blinds you into making dumb decisions like doubling down and doubling down and doubling down and not cutting your losses, and that's what they're doing. But they want us to give up. And if we don't give up, We do the exact opposite of what Cognitive did there, and we win. Okay? We're not the ones that are proud. They were the ones that were proud. They were the ones who think they're invincible. At this point, the game's won. It's just a matter of time before the winner's declared. Just looked at AMC, what's going on? Bought some more! I like it, Caesar. Yeah, we're definitely dipping today, man, aren't we? We're definitely dipping today down to $39.79. AMC loving to fall today. What are we at right now? $10. So SSR is in effect, guys. SSR, the short sale rule, is in effect for the rest of the day. What does that mean? That means that they cannot short any more AMC for the rest of today and tomorrow unless they are shorting it from the best bid price. Now, that doesn't mean that they can't short it at all, correct? They have to short it from the best bid. They can no longer, if they are, like if this is hedge funds selling and creating selling pressure, they can no longer short AMC today or tomorrow unless it's from the best bid price. No. I didn't. Nobody said that Coors or Astro was day trading AMC. Oh, I said. Listen. I will, like, full disclaimer. Okay, I've watched several of Astro's videos. I've watched several of his live streams, just so I know what everybody else is promoting, what they talk about out there. I know a lot of people are very interested in psychotheory and fractals and history repeating itself and so on. But guys, please be reasonable. You cannot predict the future, okay? You cannot do it. So don't fall into that trap and think that you can predict the future. And I know that guy said that we are mooning this week and then follows it up with a tweet that says, don't be mad at him if he's wrong. But people need to stop saying we're mooning this week because nobody knows when we're going to go to the moon. A game over. My gains are falling. Why, Luda? Why? Like Ludacris? What are we talking about? Luda? Astro's a beast. I know a lot of people are like what's going on over there, but please don't think that anybody can predict the future. But maybe it was to say yesterday. I don't think that I said they were day. I don't even remember saying anything about day trading. I think I might have just said that they're getting proud because people think that they can predict exactly what's going to happen. I don't know. If I said they were day trading, they're definitely. I did not. I don't even remember saying they were day trading. But if I did, I did not mean that. When I said they were getting proud, I just meant that they're not, and not Coors particularly, more or less Astro, but I just don't think that anybody should be out there trying to predict the future and tell you that this is going to happen. Agreed. Yes. But I'm very sorry, guys. If I did say that they were day trading, I did not mean to say that at all. I don't even recall saying that. Well, they're idiots that dropped this below 39. Listen, yeah, we are definitely on the downtrend today. But guys, we know it's okay. We truly do. Try to get in. J-Man, that could be one of the best things. And maybe paper hands are selling at this point. Maybe people who are fed up with losses, who are fed up with the time that it's taking, are getting out. But they would have gotten out on the way back up too. They're going to be the ones that sell at $69. They're going to be the ones that sell at $80, $90. They're not going to hold it that long anyway. So it's not that bad, providing us with another opportunity to buy if we can, right? Nobody has to go out there and buy, but it's not that bad shaking these guys out now, knowing that we still have the opportunity to get in, and instead of running to $90 because they're going to sell as soon as they see green, we can now run to $100, $200, $400 because they're not going to create some selling pressure. I'm numb to this dip. Actually, me too, Keenan. I'm numb to this dip as well. Grab some slime and just play with it if you guys need. In fact, I bought 29 shares. It's a discount, and it's not about the price action. It's about how many shares we can scoop up. That's true too. If you're not terribly worried about cost basis and so on, the more shares you have when it squeezes, the better off you're going to be. That's correct, Keenan. Keenan, sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. A MOAS is going to happen. Say it. Yeah, Jared, it will happen when the shorts go to cover, but nobody can tell when they go to cover, right? We're going back up to 43. Let's do it, Mariachi Palmeiros. Você brasileiro? The market is taking a massive dump. The market is taking a massive dump right now, guys. So, do we hold it down to 30? Edward, here's the deal. And a lot of people think, well, if we do fall, if we do continue to fall, why wouldn't I just sell now and get back in? Double-edged sword, man. And I can't tell you which decision to make on that part of it. But if you do sell, and everybody, including everybody that sold today, all 37 million shares that were sold today, every single one of those shares could have gone back to a hedge fund. Now, the thing is, I don't know if hedge funds are covering in this price point because they still think that AMC is worth less, right? But if you decide to sell and you want to get back in on 30, and then everybody says, okay, well, I'll get back in at 32, and everybody's got that mentality and nobody's holding, the price blows right through 30, the price blows right through 20, the price blows right through 10, and we're right back down into the $5 range. If everybody had that thought, I'll sell now and get back in later when it's low, there's no support. So it's very difficult, but that's the decision that you have to make, man. And when you do sell, we could be selling back to the hedge funds. I try to tell apes to be conservative today, and they boot me from Twitter. ATR has symbolism that explains its power in our great conjunction. Terry, I don't know what ATER symbolism power would be, but I don't understand why people boot people from places and cause a bunch of problems, man. You're welcome here, Terry. You're welcome here. Buy 200 more shares on the dip today. Jason, very nice. Let's check the short interest later. Yeah, we should check the short interest later. It was 95 million shares a couple minutes ago when Nick gave us that update. Everything in my watch list is red. Yes, Skype. Everything in my watch list is red as well. One, simply shouldn't panic in the 30s, holding with XXX. What else is there? Celtic or Celtic. Yes, I agree with that. I'm not panicking right now. ATE. No, I know, but I didn't know what the symbolism, the powerful symbolism was on that one, Terry. I didn't know what you meant by that. Here's the question to ask yourself. Let's get it, Dan. Ask the question that I should be asking myself. Yeah, ATER was the only green stock in my watch list, so it's true. If you guys got ATER, maybe it's propping your portfolio up a little bit today. Time to scoop up more discomfited AMC shares on China FUD news. China FUD news being the collapse of Evergrande, or the fact that they're defaulting. Is that what the FUD news is? Or we got actual different news out now? My Hippo stock is the only green one. I'm telling you, man. I didn't have... Actually, I don't even know. The only stock in my watch list, so I assume that I didn't have any green stocks in my portfolio today because I don't own ATER. But it was the only green stock in my watch list. All right, all stocks down today. Big old sell-off, lolp. Big old sell-off. Stick together and hold. Jaga, that's my plan, man. I don't think they're trying to get retail to panic and sell. Getting calls out of the money is good for them, but I think they're pushing the price down to make institutions algo sell. That could be another reason, Pringleton. It's kind of the same deal with institutions. If institutions have like sell orders set out there and stop losses and so on, then yeah, that could be causing it. But at the same time, guys, so many people give so much credit to these hedge funds that I don't know, they don't deserve that type of credit. They truly don't. So I'm not exactly sure, man. SSR bounce. Frank, yeah, we did tap SSR. We could be bouncing a little bit right now because we dropped down to what? 39.70. Unless it's just finding support around the $40 range, I would say, yeah, this could have something to do with tapping a 10% loss on the day. Evergrande has kind of an ironic name now, huh? Yeah, not a good look. That wasn't very Evergrande, was it? That was never grand. Institutions loaning out shares. They could be, but it did. The Ortex data didn't say very many shares were borrowed today. Ortex data was showing like 200,000 borrowed shares. Marge should be calling anytime now. I would love it if Marge called anytime, guys. I would love it if Marge called at any time. We're going to 45 now. AMC, let's go. Moshin Khan, man. If we go to 45, I'm going to be happy. Can we show everyone how ATER is doing? Hold, it spiked 5 times in a row. These stocks are brothers in arms to remove the pillars of support to topple the pyramid power structure. Dang, dude, you really like ATER. But yes, ATER was up 12% earlier this morning when I was looking at it. Clay, can you please answer the question? Yeah, Lupe, man, I definitely can. I'm very sorry that I did not see it. So if you want to repost it, please repost it. But I'm very sorry. I did not see it earlier. Pop the popcorn like you do, man. Tripped out when I first heard it. Do it again. Carolina, what do you mean when I pop the pop? When somebody sends the popcorn super chat? Support that, bro. Hit that like button. Newfo, thank you very much. Just bought 16 more. I love it, Philip. Eating that dip up. Are the institutions selling now so they can pay back on AMC? J-Man, it's possible, right? Anything is possible when trying to determine where the buying pressure and where the selling pressure are coming from. So without like institutions directly coming out and saying that's what they're doing, I don't know if we'll ever know. But that is definitely, you are correct on how like supply and demand work and how selling pressure and how buying pressure work. But the unfortunate thing is, unless we have numbers coming out or news articles coming out or institutions coming out and saying that that's what they're doing and that's why they're buying or selling these positions, it's all speculation at that point as to why they're doing it. But you are correct on how the selling pressure and buying pressure work. Latino Heat! Thank you very much, Latino Heat, for the popcorn. I appreciate that. Thank you, Latino Heat. This popcorn is delicious, man. Super buttery, dude. A lot of salt. Very good, Latino Heat. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And J-Man's got the rose. J-Man, thank you for the rose. Is this one for me, J-Man, or is this for somebody else? That rose is delicious, man. I just need to know if this is for me or if this is for somebody else, J-Man. Let me know right now. I think MOS was starting pre-market. One day, we'll wake up 9 a.m. and it's 500% and the doors of the rocket will be sealed. I love it, Megalotone. I hope so. J-Man, I'm still holding this rose, dude. I don't know. Oh, sorry, Lupe. Dude, we get super chats going on. I'll go up 2 seconds. Pro tip: if you're new to the market, the best indicator to know when to buy is how tight your butt gets when you look at the charts. Super tight and anxious, time to buy. I love it. Lupe, if the stock market crashes, will the hedge funds be hit with margin calls? Yeah, Lupe. So it depends what you mean by a crash, but yes. Here's the deal. It's all about risk management, okay? So, J-Man, roses for AMC. Well, there you go, AMC. The roses for you. I like it, J-Man. Good morning to you, Big Ben. So, Lupe, if the market crashes, here's what's going to happen. Unless the hedge funds have hedged accordingly and are actually playing the market to the downside. So, in that situation, the hedge funds will be making money and they would not be getting margin called. If they're still long and they're I don't know, over leveraged to the upside and the market starts to crash, then yes, they're going to be losing a lot of money. And if they go below a certain threshold that their lenders are no longer willing to lend them money at, they will get margin called. And at that point, they're going to have to go out and either secure more funds, which may be difficult for them to do, or sell positions and close out positions in order to get their margin requirements met again. So yes, in theory, it could cause it as long as they're still over leveraged to the upside and they're not making money as the market goes down. Rose is for AMC. I thought he said Roach. No, Rose, not Roach. That's it, dude. You acted like you didn't know what I was talking about. Carolina. It's a super chat popcorn, man. Come on now. Virtue Financial closed their positions with AMC. How does that affect? Well, Mariachi, that if they've already closed their positions, then we are looking at how it affected the market. So if they had long positions out there and they closed them, we're clearly down today. So that would be how it affected the market. But that's assuming they already closed out their positions, right? Leatherface. What is that now? I don't even know. Okay, can you please say hi to me? Yes! Itakia! Hatay! I'm a huge fan. My name is Noyan. Well, why you got that screen name on there? Noyan! Hello. You mean a lot, bro. Noyan. Shout out to you. How you doing today? Hopefully you're having a great Monday. Claybro, good. Good morning, Claybro. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. And smash the like button. Please smash the like button, guys. Just dropped in to say hi. Got to get back to remodel that bathroom. Let's do it, Joseph. Joseph, I want to know what that bathroom looks like, man. You got to send me a picture on Twitter of that bathroom. Also, listen to Joseph, guys. Click that like button. Don't forget to do that. Better to buy at any time or concentrated 5 minutes to the bell. So if you're talking about, I don't know. So if you're buying in early morning or late afternoon, if you're buying within the first like 15, 20 minutes of the day to the last half hour of the day, those are extremely volatile times. So it depends if you can handle that volatility. You don't exactly know what the stock's doing that day and so on. So just know that if you are going to be buying closer to the bell, that's a more volatile time in order to do so. Noyan, absolutely, man. I appreciate you being in here. Ricky G is loving days like this. Well, I don't like days like this. The shorts haven't covered, that is true. It's raining and can't open electronics in the weather. I shall spend the day listening to the stream. Doing FCC drive-off. Well, you know what, Frank? You're going to spend the day listening to the stream. I like it, man. Closed long shares on June filing, so we have already seen that. Yes. Okay, Luke, good deal then. That is true. If it's on the June filing, they've already closed their shares. We're not, it's like old news at this point. Larry Smith that turned off the short attack because other squeezes are putting pressure on them as well. We need to be coordinated in a few closely knitted stocks to put more pressure. Yeah, you could. So, I mean, as long as they're short on ATER as well and so on to apply that pressure if you buy, you could diversify in that way, right? Otherwise, I mean, you're still applying that same buying pressure if you're buying ATER or AMC and so on. I'll wake up at 4 a.m. if you want to buy pre-market, and remember, the sellers are penny pinchers and are cheap. The sellers should not be selling in the first place, but you are right. Adam Aaron would... that would help with the drinks. Sorry. If it would help with the drinks, I might have missed something. Sorry, guys. I'm spending the day eating trolley candy and downing Jack Daniels. GM. All right, man. All right. Should add some popcorn and some lemonade to that mix there. How do you feel about selling covered calls with AMC shares? Sunset. So I'm not opposed to selling covered calls with AMC shares, but here's the deal. I would always, if I was going to do it, I would sell it outside of like several levels of resistance. Because AMC could spike at any time. And if it's going to spike at any time, it's not like the end of the world if you blow by your covered call, you blow by your strike price, and so on. Because you can always, if you get exercised on, you can always get back into the share. But it gets a little tricky if you go out there and you say, you sell it for a $50 strike and we're trading at $100, and then you get exercised on and you never bought more shares around the $50 range, and so on. So it does get dangerous because AMC has the potential to go so high during the squeeze, and if it squeezes while you've got those covered calls sold out there, you at least need a strategy that you're going to be able to take advantage of the squeeze gains, not just a $10 price target. Yes, we need to move. As short interest died down, but it seems as they have an infinite fund. Yeah, it does seem like they have infinite funds, and they most likely do have infinite funds. A lot of people are willing to lend to hedge funds because they're credible. A lot of people are willing to, and also hedge funds, guys, just because they're down on AMC does not mean they're down on everything. And let's say they're making money on Apple and they're losing money on AMC. If they can't secure a loan and they can't get money from somebody else, all they got to do is sell their Apple, and they've got money right there. So I know it seems like they've got infinite money, and they pretty much do have infinite money. But they don't have infinite shares, and that's why I always advocate for not selling the shares. And if you restrict the supply, they can't. A lot of people think they can create synthetic shares, but they can't create shares when it comes to being able to buy them back. Instead of complaining, buy the dip. I like it, James. That's exactly right, man. We have been on red on AMC many times. This is the way of the squeeze play. Yes, we have been on red for AMC very, very much. Maverick says hi to Chippy. Well, what's going on, Maverick? How you doing today, Mike? A dip before the rip. Grandpa B just bought 12 more. Way more coming. Grandpa Barney. I love it, man. Just bought 12 more, and he's got way more coming. Oh, my gosh. Grandpa Barney is a legend. As of right now, why is Grandpa Barney not sleeping? Does anybody know why Grandpa Barney's not sleeping right now? Well, we about to rock it. That dude, I would love it if we rocketed right now. Kelby's here. All right, good deal. It's something free you can try. Only you will know. I did not see what Kelby had to say. Darn it. Let's go back to 41. Let's do it, Tom. This is the way. Guys, this is the way. And I hope that we continue to go up, buy shares while it's down, and make as much money as possible. Let's get back to 50. TF Wrestler's like, we need 41. Let's get back to 50. I like it. I agree. Throw some chips in the dip. Add to your positions if possible. King in the building. King Kong in the building right now. Oh, yes. What's your forecast for AMC this week, Clay Bro? Upside, I would love to re-break that resistance level of $48 per share. If we go to the downside, I would love to hold up at $38.50 per share. However, I just want a green week. So we closed, what did we close Friday at? We closed Friday at 44.20. I would love any close above 44.20 this week. I hope we do close above 44.20, but those are the support and resistance lines that I'm really looking at. Doesn't price have to close 10? No. Crypto Rocketeer doesn't actually have to close 10% down, just has to go 10% down for the short sale rule to come into effect. That's why it comes into effect for the rest of that trading day and the entirety of the following trading day. So it doesn't have to close 10% down. It just has to go 10% down intraday, and then the short sale rule goes into effect for the rest of that trading day or the current trading day and in the following trading day as well. I talk like I'm on short-term disability, but I'm not. GM, good deal, man. I've got about 15 people at work on board the last few weeks. AMC is bomb, end all, be all. See you on the moon. Tony, I will also see you on the moon, man. I missed the 39 sale. Shoot. Bought more at 40.24. Ryan, I like it, man. Adding as it's going back. Buying on a bounce and buying as it's going back up is not a bad idea. I know everybody would love to get in at the absolute minimum price of the day, but it's not a bad deal to buy on the bounce and watch it go up from there, because hopefully that bounce continues and you're making money on the way up. Grandpa Barney loves my new family. You all are rock stars. I'm pretty sure everybody in here just gained a grandpa, didn't you? Everybody in here just gained a grandpa in Grandpa Barney. I love it, man. Best time to buy is after 1 p.m. Eastern. Pay attention to the bid and ask spread. Avoid getting nickel and dimed in your trade. CM, yeah, could be good advice, man. I don't know if there's necessarily any best time to buy, but, you know, if you've got a time of day that you like to buy and so on, just know that volatility increases at the very beginning, at the opening bell, and at the closing bell. Is that a George W.? I see what you're looking at there, Brian. I see what you're looking at. If it is a W, man, it's a little weird because we didn't go back down and double bottom at the same price in the 39s there. But I can see, I'm looking at it right now, I can see what you mean by potentially being a W on here. If it is, dude, it's just a little whack, you know? Like, I think we might just be hitting higher lows. So hopefully we can get a decent trend line going on here. If that's the case, that sounds like something I'm interested in. So we'll see if that can play out for a little while. That would be nice if it did. Only listen to the Ape Father. So smart. Yeah, listen, Ape Father's a fun guy, right? Ape Father has a lot of fun on YouTube. I know he does. We love Grandpa. Yes, we do. Clay, you should move our share. Clay, should we move? Michael. So I don't exactly know. I have to look into that a little bit more, man. Negative Ghost Rider. Negative Ghost Rider. I did not see what somebody was saying about what do we got going on here. I didn't even see if he said something else. That's my bad. Why is the stock market down today? Triple trouble. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to blame it on. They're probably going to blame it on China and Evergrande potentially defaulting on loans this week. But I don't know if that's necessarily causing a sell-off across the globe. Clay, how about calling out other YouTubers, Twitter, and Redditors to push AMC on a specific date? We need a all for one, one for all. Yo, yeah, so I kind of do call him out for it, right? I kind of do. It's not a good thing to continue telling people that it's always going to happen this week or tomorrow or next week or so on. I know people get excited about new regulations. I know people get excited about new theories and new things. But I don't know, guys. On one hand, anybody can go out there and produce any type of content they want, right? I'm not going to sit here and tell somebody, like, you can't do that. I'm not the guy that's like, well, you can't do that now. You got to close down your YouTube channel and so on. You can put out whatever type of content you want. I just hope that everybody, like, eating that content is going to be reasonable and they don't sit there and start to rely on that and then get so frustrated when it doesn't happen because you can't predict the future that they give up. So, yeah, I know we got a lot of guys out there right now that have been wrong plenty of times, if not every single time in the past, continuing to say that it's going to squeeze and go to the moon this week. I don't know. If it doesn't go to the moon, guys, I just tell them. Like, stop telling me it's going to go to the moon. So many of these videos are... And, Tom, you're correct, dude. I want to know how these guys get so much leak and exposed data on a daily basis, man. Every single day, there's new leak and exposed information, and I don't know how. I don't know how it's leaked. I don't know how. Somebody needs to fix that faucet, man. Just bought 800 more. Ricardo, very nice, man. Hi, can you please explain the crash, relations between market crash and AMC? Thanks. Yeah, Priyanka. So it depends, right? A lot of people are thinking that a market crash is going to be good for AMC because it's got a negative beta. That doesn't guarantee that it's going to be good for AMC. Also, market crash is not imminent, and plus we're only down like 1, maybe 2% today on things like the NASDAQ and SP 500 and the Dow Jones. That doesn't indicate a market crash to me. Market crash is much more drastic than a couple percent pullback. So it's not guaranteed that the market crashes, and it's not guaranteed that AMC goes up or down if the market does crash. Clay! We will have a moon someday. Big Ben! Yes, now that is a prediction I can get on with, man. We will moon someday. I like that one, man. That's a good date. I say that in the future at some point. I also like the way you put it. We will moon someday. Big Ben is on it, guys. If Big Ben wants to promote the moon someday, I will get on that, and I will second that opinion. We will moon someday. Let's see. If you just me on Twitter, for that sticker pack, not sure if you got it. Just letting you know. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. So that's actually in the mail. If Mike was asking about that, that's in the mail, man. Sorry. If Mike, if you were asking about that, it's in the mail, dude. And we won't have that. I think you sent the... Actually, I don't know if the mailman actually picked it up because I put it in like yesterday afternoon. So I have no idea what time the mailman came yesterday. I put it in yesterday afternoon, I put it in Saturday. If I put it in yesterday, it's definitely not shipped yet. It's probably still in the mailbox. Some just read the whole day Reddit theories, and then I got 100,000 followers, and every day we go to 300 posts after posts. Yeah, it's true, Tom. It's true. It does get a little tiring on my end too, man, but it's the same deal. Big Ben, how's the baby? Yes, Big Ben, how is the baby, man? All good. Thanks much. Appreciated. Absolutely. Thank you, man, for being in here. I'm watching my boy, Grandpa Barney. Very nice. Okay, everyone, be honest. When was the last time you showered? This morning. It was the last time I showered. Good morning. Clay isn't beefing with anyone. No, I really don't beef. Guys, I might disagree with a lot of stuff that people do, but shoot, man. I mean, I like beef. If I'm going to be cooking ground beef tacos or taco salads or making some steaks and burgers and so on, I do like beef, but I don't know. I don't see any point in having problems with people. When is the bro slime giveaway? Nufo, very good question, man. Does that sound like something you're interested in? Do we need bro slime? I get that there are some legal issues doing a call out, but there must be ways to address it, like just the hedge funds working together to keep AMC. Yeah, dude, there's not even that big of a legal issue calling people out. Like, any YouTuber out there right now, if you're trying to tell me what's going to happen tomorrow, stop, dude. You're not Cleo. You don't have no crystal ball. You can tell me what the future holds. USDA certified. He likes the beef too. Heck yeah, he probably likes beef too. I think we all like some beef, right, guys? Doc says yuck. Doc does not like beef. Is that what we're saying here? Oh, man. Ape Father's a good guy, guys. Ape Father's a good guy. I don't mind the beef. The ones that come at me seem to be too weak to hang. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't like beef. I don't like beef in the fact that I don't like causing problems with people. Fact, I was slimed on Nickelodeon as a kid, and now you got slime on the channel. Today could be a good day, man. I feel it coming. Dude, if you were slimed at Nickelodeon when you were a kid, on the actual show or just at Nickelodeon because you went on vacation to Orlando, like, let me know. If you were slimed on Nickelodeon as a kid, I'm going to be jealous. If you were slimed at, like, a Nickelodeon theme park down there, that never happened to me because my parents didn't want to clean me up, but I did see people get slimed down there, and it looked really cool. I respect that you talk about AMC. ADA, though? No. I don't have any Cardano or Cardano, however you want to pronounce it, but, dude, I think that's got a very solid future. Yuck to carne asada. Gotcha. I thought you were worried about yuck to just beef in general. This feels like it will take years. I don't feel like this ever ends. By the way, hey, Clay. Jennifer! How you doing, Jen? Hopefully you're having a good day so far today. I know we all are here. Show. Dang it! Sam was slimed on a Nickelodeon show. I'm jealous now. I am jealous. Dang. What was it like, dude? What was it like? Was the slime warm or cold? I always wanted to know that. Was it like room temperature? Or was it cold? Oh, man. Eventually, YouTuber were correct with the squeeze date. We hope so, Mariachi. We hope. I'm going to call it like the day that it's happening, right? Oh, AMC's at $1,000. Must be squeezing right now. But if they can just get out there and every day they say it's happening tomorrow, eventually they're going to be right? Trying. Good deal, Jennifer. I like it. Sup, Clay, bro? Not going anywhere. Bought and hold for this. Wait for the squeeze. Period. Cavilo. I like it, man. Guess what, Clay? What? They doing it again. Market manipulation, dragging the whole market down to keep AMC down. Mr. Keyframes, it's ridiculous, isn't it? All the dirty tricks being played by the market makers. Of course, it will take a very long time. I'm not selling. Good deal, Dougie Doug. I'm also not selling, and yes, it could take a very long time. Can I have your autograph, Sam Blow? I also want... Ooh, Elizabeth is in here. What's going on, Elizabeth? Elizabeth, we got slime, girl. That is why the chat isn't stressing. We got all this slime we can do. Yes, look at all this slime right here. Everybody wants the slime. Look at that beautiful slime. Oh, yeah. Click! I'm not proud of the honesty I'm going to throw at you, but I'm pretty sure it was yogurt, and it was cold, and that I cried. I was young, and a lot was going on, and it kind of scared me, so yeah. Oh, Sam, you can't cry on the show while you're getting slimed, man. Clay, you know I felt like a bad A last night video slapping that slime, being like, yes, that slime lights up, so. What? The slime does light up. Oh, yes. Slime lights up, man. Glad I didn't have to slap it like 10 times in that video last night. And I did feel like a bad dude, man. I did. Little 10-year-old kids told me I need to get some slime. Guess what? Went and got some slime, man. That's the lava. You know what, AMC Trapper? I wanted to move the lava lamp if Natalie was gonna be in here. I wanted to move the lava lamp and tell her that this was the lava out of the lava lamp because I specifically bought orange so that it looked like the lava lamp. But clearly she's not in here, and she might just be stalking us right now. So if she is, I don't know. But I did have that exact same thought, AMC Trapper. I bought orange specifically so that I could potentially play it off like it was the lava lamp. Is that lava lamp hot? Yeah, it's warm. I mean, it's not like super hot, but it's definitely warm. Clay! Not Kelly, my bad, man. John, I didn't see it. Clay, you need to have a slime giveaway. I probably should have a slime giveaway, shouldn't I? Shoot, man, we should do that sometime. Is everyone moving to computer share now? I don't know if everybody is or not. Are you coming back live before market close? Yeah, Nufo. So we should be doing the same exact schedule, man. We should be going again from 3 to 5, hanging out. Question is, are you coming back? Clay, obviously I prefer not to cry on Nickelodeon, man, but I was like 5 years old and I hadn't yet found your YouTube channel to give me the strength. It's alright, Sam. Here's the deal. Nickelodeon, if you were watching right now, Sam needs to redeem himself, okay? I'm speaking directly to anybody that works for or is in charge of casting at Nickelodeon. If we can get Sam a second opportunity, I'm sure you guys have the footage archived, and you can pull it back up, and then we can do a before and after. So if we could slime Sam, not slime slam, if we could slime Sam on Nickelodeon once more to see if he does or does not cry based on the strength he's received from this channel, I feel like that's something we would all be interested in. If you guys are interested in Sam getting slimed on Nickelodeon, let me know down in the chat right now. Are we interested in contacting Nickelodeon and getting Sam slimed to see if he cries? BBIG is not AMC. No, it is not. Fast forward 2 months, Clay got the lava lamp light up, a slime ball, tie-dye slinkies, and a slime slap hand all in the background. Chris, that sounds like a lot of stuff that I am actually interested in. Slime slam, Clay. I don't know, man. It sounds like it'll make me cry again. Yeah, slime slam? A slime slam does sound like it would make me cry, too. That sounds actually pretty dangerous. Yes, Sam's 2022. We got it. They're saying we're sliming Sam. Where's the footage? Post that to your Twitter. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if Sam's got the footage or if it was just on Nickelodeon or whatever, but, dude, I say we slime Sam. I say we slime Sam. So Nickelodeon or anybody that can get in contact with Nickelodeon, we need to get this guy redemption. We need to. I think my parents might have filmed it somewhere, but I don't have anything in my house. Dang, man. Calling all Nickelodeon casting crew. We will get Sam slimed. That was definitely VCR. Oh, dude, that was definitely a VCR, man, for sure. Especially if it was 20 years ago. Actually, 20 years ago. That was probably VCR. Yeah, I would have been 5th grade, man. I don't think that they were recording on anything other than... It could have been on one of those little tapes and one of those little cameras that then you would put into like an actual VHS thing and play. Interesting. I don't know what it would have been on. Slime Sam, Slime Sam, Slime Sam. Okay, missed your name up twice. We don't talk about that. No, let's not talk about that. I'll ask my dad for the video when he gets back with that milk. Sam, good deal, man. Good deal. Hopefully he remembers where it's at because it sounds like he's been gone for quite some time now. If he was on Nickelodeon Slime, he knows what a VCR is. Yeah, that's probably true as well. Although, I don't know what is even going on Nickelodeon anymore, if they have anything to do with slime these days. Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon. It depends, Luca. I like them both, man. I like them both. I watched a lot of stuff, like Dexter's Lab, Ed, and Eddie, all that good stuff. Dragon Ball Z was on Cartoon Network for a while, too. There was a lot of good stuff on Cartoon Network, but... Dang, man, if I had to choose... Shoot, I don't know. I really liked them both. Be Kind Rewind, baby. I know what's up. Nice, Sam. Where did your parents come up with the name Clayton? It is a very good question. I have no idea where they came up with that name. I actually don't even think I had a name for like the first 3 days. I'm pretty sure I went home without a name from the hospital. Grandpa Barney, thank you for the super chat. Grandpa Barney looks forward to my day with my son Clay. What? Dude, I'm never going to shave the neck. Come on now, it's never going to happen. That means the dump truck is pulling up to my bank. Now, that's true. Okay, yes, post-squeeze. I was like, this dude's looking for me to shave my neck out of nowhere. No. So, yes, when the squeeze happens and the neck is shaved, that means we're loading that dump truck and taking it all the way to the bank with all that cash. Oh, my goodness. Grandpa Barney. I think Grandpa Barney actually might need a dump truck for all the cash he's going to have post-squeeze, man. I'm getting kind of excited. I don't think he's joking about that. We're going to pull up to the bank with a bunch of cash in a dump truck. Now that sounds like something I'm interested in. Nickelodeon, because Cartoon Network, Courage the Cowardly Dog, and Samurai Jack scared me as a kid. Nice, Chris. I'm interested to hear what they referred to you as for the days you were alive but had no name yet. It, child, baby. Yeah, I actually don't really know that part. I never really asked. I don't know if it was before, like, I don't know if I got named after I went home, but I think it was before I went home because the doctors were like, all right, you got to name this kid by now. But Daniel was a front runner, and I believe Nathaniel was also a front runner in the names. And then I guess just Clay came out of nowhere, so which I'm glad they went with Clay. But I think the other alternatives were, dude, just think about it. Nate, bro. Dan, bro. Not ripping on you guys' names if your name's Nate or Dan, but come on, Clay Bro's where it's at. Oh, yeah. Clay's not his real name. That is his business name, bro. Come on, man. What do you mean Clay's not my real name? I'll answer to Clay all day long. Maybe they're trying to figure out the father. Mr. Enormous. They could have been trying to figure out the father, man. That might be. That might be. Grandpa Bush, just wondering if you might be looking to adopt. Pringleton wants to know if Grandpa Barney is looking to adopt right now. I think Grandpa Barney may be looking to adopt. Dan bro, Nate bro, ain't work. That's what I'm saying, Nick. That's what I'm saying. Dan bro, Nate bro, no way. Thought you were gonna consolidate a little, but look after it's holding 20% gain on the day. Terry, I hope we rip higher, man. Wait. Your birth name is Clay and not Clay, bro, or even Claythaniel. Yes. No, my birth name is actually Clayton, right? So I guess the birth certificate would say Clayton on it, but it's not Clay, bro, unfortunately. I wish it was. Clay, bro, what are your thoughts on buy-in calls for AMC? Mark, I actually do have some thoughts on buying calls on AMC, man. You should probably go ahead and look at the video I did yesterday on calls versus stocks. But if you want to leverage your position, go out and buy calls. Understand the risk of the expiration date and so on, because it's not as risky to buy shares of the stock. Now, if you get into the whole, well, the shares help to squeeze debate, yes, shares do help to squeeze. But, if you're looking to take advantage of the volatility of AMC and make money on the swings, then I wouldn't. I don't know. There's no way arguing around the fact that buying shares helps the squeeze more. But day trading AMC, if you have to do that, if you need to take advantage of the volatility, it doesn't adversely affect it to use call options to do that. Claytown. Oh, yes. Claytown, man. Clayton, like the bad guy in Tarzan. I know, man. It happens. It happens. I got a bad guy name. Why do you hate Tarzan, Clay? I don't know, man. I don't know what his problem is, but that little ape man has caused so many problems for me, my hedge fund, that I guess I just hate that little ape guy. Grandpa will adopt whoever needs me. Love you all. Grandpa Barney is here for us all. Good deal, Grandpa Barney. Steroid bra. What's up, man? What's up? Clay Tooney in the house, baby. JT Wisco. What's going on, JT Wisco? Hey, do we have like Rocket or anybody listening in the background that just don't talk? Clay Tooney, like a big old George Clooney. Clay Tooney looking like George Clooney. Shoot, man, I don't look like George Clooney, do I? JT Wisco! Oh, yes. You guys know how to say his name by now. Come on. JT Clay, bro. JT Wisco. Bro, what's going on with AMC? Always hearing it's going to the moon when it drops $11. Yeah, unleash the beast. I think that hedge funds might be making sure that these YouTubers who try to predict the market are incorrect. I don't know what it is they got against them, but if you've got YouTubers out there telling you that it's going to happen today, that it's going to happen this week, I think the hedge funds will say, no, it won't. We're going to make sure that it doesn't happen this week. We don't want those guys to be right. So they specifically go out and make sure that AMC does not go up. Now, here's the theory. We could test it. If every single social media platform, Reddit, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever the heck else, Twitch, if everybody out there stopped putting a date on AMC, I think we might squeeze. The hedge funds would be like, I don't know what to do right now. Maybe we should just buy AMC because there's no kids out there predicting that it's going to go to the moon. That's my theory. Are we going to test it? Just let everybody know to stop making dates. Yeah, no Rocket, Nene, or Natalie. Very interesting. Clay, gotta be honest, you were the bad guy in Tarzan. Tarzan is quite possibly the OG ape. I mean, he's Tarzan, and your price target's only 1,000. It's all a bit sus, dude. I'm telling TikTok. TikTok as well, but I don't see anybody trying to promote the squeeze on TikTok. Don't tell TikTok on me, man. Don't tell TikTok on me. If they found out that I was the Clayton from Tarzan and that I'm keeping the apes down because my 1,000 price target's a little sus, dude, that's DD at its finest right there. That's DD at its best. Clayton is a cowboy's name. It's very Western. Well, shoot, dude, I like the sound of that. Stopped making dates like 8 years ago after my college ended. Well, that's good, GM. That's good. You will not be held accountable for any of the dates in the AMC squeeze then. Clay's price target is $32,800. Yes, my price target is 32,800 because I have 32,800 subscribers. So, if you guys want to make it 40,000, tell your friends, tell your family about what's going on here. I'm with you 100% on that theory. Hey, then tell everybody about it. Maybe if they listen to it, then we can watch AMC actually squeeze. Because the hedge funds might be watching, guys, and they say, no, 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 that kid is not going to be right. I'm down for whatever plan someone has to get the market gains channel. Dude says squeeze will happen every day. Then talk about some random Adam Aaron comment. It's crazy, isn't it, man? It's crazy. Hey, bro, are we going to update to some Kia Carnivals after the squeeze? Upgrade to some Kia. What is a Kia Carnival? Was that like, what? Dude, I'll upgrade my Kia post-squeeze if I need to, but I just fixed so much stuff on it that I think it's going to be good for the rest of eternity now. Time to fix the market, Clay. Turn the volume back up. Jay's Room, I will get on that as soon as we take a break here. I promise I will get on that and turn the market and all the volume back up, and everything's going to be looking good. What's for lunch? Good question, Brian. I actually don't know yet. I don't know if I'm going to make something, if I'm just going to have some protein, or what the deal is. Soccer Mom minivan. That's what. Now that's what I'm talking about, dude. You got room for everything. Hide his account and somehow still see it. Yet, I can't get Claybro notification. I love YouTube, don't you, Chris? I love YouTube. Can you speak on the Chinese property crash? Yeah, so Evergrande is potentially, and I read a little bit about it over the weekend, so I don't exactly know what's going on just this moment. But Evergrande, $300 billion in debt. I think they own like $200 billion in assets or something. They clearly are in way over their head. And they're looking is to not be able to pay down this week's debt obligations. They're looking to default on some current debt. Now, they do have some plans out there that they're trying to not pay their employees and essentially take a loan from their employees in order to keep their employees' bonuses and so on. So I don't know what these Chinese guys are going to do over there, if they're going to be able to make it through or if they're going to be able to default, if they're going to have to file bankruptcy and so on. But as far as reverberating through financial markets across the globe, I don't know if we're going to see that or not. I wouldn't be terribly concerned about it at this point until they actually do stop paying their bills. Speaking of protein, I know you haven't tried Ghost yet, but I'm reminding you to get it. Okay, that's good. Do I have to buy that online or can I get that at like Vitamin Shop? Or is it better to buy it online? Like, is it cheaper on Amazon, or what's the deal? That's actually something that I am interested in, so let me know before we leave here in 2 minutes. Hey, Clay! Let me know if you skip school to hang out. Tell him AMC is the way. His name's Grayson. Shout out to you, Grayson! Sounds like you got an extremely cool uncle that letting you skip school. I don't know if that's necessarily good uncle, but it sounds like a pretty cool one, right? And hopefully AMC is the way when we go to ridiculous amounts per share. And Grayson, here's the deal though. You have to make your uncle buy you something when AMC goes to the moon. He's going to be laughing really hard when it does, and he's going to have a lot of money. So make sure he buys you whatever you want. Bananas provide some protein. I think everything provides some protein, but I don't have any bananas here right now. People being held hostage in the office at Evergrande. I saw it on YouTube. Yikes. I didn't watch that YouTube video, but I did see, I think, the thumbnail for that one. Sounds ridiculous. I think it's only at Optimum Nutrition in person, but I could be wrong. Otherwise, definitely available online, which might be best because Optimum Nutrition seems to be closing most locations. Dang, man, what the heck's going on with that? So it's called just Ghost Protein. AMC will moon soon. Marky, I hope it does, man. I hope it does. Breaking news! The second Chinese developers fallen 87%. The domino effect is starting. Locan, is that true? It is. That's crazy, man. That means send him some bananas, folks. Yes, that means send me some bananas. Click. Could the short squeeze take 5 years or 10? Arcras, I do not see it taking that long, man. I do not see it taking that long. I really don't. For a couple reasons too. Let's say I don't think people are going to be holding that long for a short squeeze. I think if it does take that, like if it starts to drag on for quite some time, I think people will sell off, and then AMC will go back down in price, and then the hedge funds will willingly cover at those low prices. So I wouldn't say that it would take that long. If it does, I don't see the short squeeze really squeezing as high as a lot of people would hope. It is very true, sir. Shanghai developer call it cynic. Oh my gosh. Well, let the developers fall, man. Let the developers fall. Alright, so guys, it is 1 o'clock. It is lunchtime. We're going to be back in 2 hours. Get your names in the chat right now if you want to shout out. Click all the links in the description below. Sign up for Weeble. Sign up for everything else that's down there. Do all that good stuff. And 2 hours, guys. 3 p.m. Eastern time. What is it? Noon Pacific time. 8 p.m. in the UK. And so on. Let's come back this afternoon. Let's have some fun. AMC hopefully continues this bounce and moves up into the afternoon session. But let's get these shout-outs going. Locan, shout out to you, man. Delta Doc, 357, King of Clowns. Steven, Locan again. There's around 10 more developers out there facing the same fate. Dude, if that's the case, guys, well, good luck to all the Chinese developers and so on. You the man, Marky. You're the man, dude. Shout out to you, Steven, Chris, Elizabeth. Lunchtime, guys. Go enjoy it. Whether you guys got to work, eat some lunch, hang out, whatever it is you're doing, support some of the other YouTubers, all that good stuff. Boom! Dab on them, Crypto Rocketeer. As always, peace out to the apes from AMC Trapper. Bye, Nathaniel. That is not my name, Mr. Enormous. Almost my name, but it is not my name. Shout out to you, man. And yeah, I don't know, guys. Go swing by another YouTuber. Just say what's up. Say Claybro said what's up. Click that like button on them. Subscribe to the channel too. And just build up this community. That's what we're here for. Coast, you're the man, Coast. Come on now. Enjoy your lunch, guys. Mickey, enjoy your lunch. One big step for AMC, one giant leap for the apes. Absolutely. Now, guys, if you want to say it with me, say it with me. Until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.